Junkie Nation, what's going on? Gorgeous George and Goes always deliver the big names. We got the headliner for UFC 304, Belal Muhammad. Remember that name because he could be wearing a strap by the end of Saturday night, somewhere around 6 a.m. in the UK. It's a late start, but Belal, how you feeling, man? You already all set in with the time change and all that stuff. That's a big trip up to make the walk at 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, feeling good. We've been here for a couple days now, just adjusting, staying on American time zone's been cool. The hospitality here has been great. So yeah, we're all taken care of, man. If I'm just excited to finally be at fight week.
I noticed you did either most or all of your camp in Chicago. But what did you bring back from those times that you did go overseas and train with Team Khabib that you were able to incorporate into your squad in Chi-Town?
I mean, I think their work ethic, their hard work, and just their like mentality. I think bringing that back home, it's anytime you get to train with those guys, work with those guys, it's another level. So, and then they're all champions, right? How many champions are in that group? That championship mindset's a real thing, and I think being able to rub it off on me is was very important.
Hmm. And that championship mentality, I guess, what is it that you can put into words that we can maybe see on display on Saturday night? Like, is it just digging deeper than you thought you ever could, or is there something else? How can you put that into words?
I think it's just doing what nobody else, what the others won't do, right? It's working harder than everybody else, and that's always been my mentality. Regardless, it's outworking everybody else. When they tell you, when they have to tell you to stop working, when they have to tell you to take a day off, that's what champions need, right? They need somebody to go on this run, go do this. I'm not a guy that needs to be motivated. I motivate myself.
You probably should have fought for a world title a while back, but we're not gonna bring back the past. You're here now. But what I do want to know is how much better are you now, probably a year, 18 months later than when you were already, the a number one contender, or at least had those kind of skills.
Yeah, I mean, every single day I've been in the gym, I've been grinding, I've been growing, and I think that's what's the best thing about this whole thing. People are like, "Oh, you've been delayed. What were you doing in this time?" I've just been getting better. I've been growing. I've been evolving as a fighter, as a martial artist. So the version I am now would kill the version I was back then. The version I am now would kill the guy that was yesterday. Every single day, every single minute I have, it's just adding growth to me as a fighter.
Bilal, what do you think the moment will be like the first time you get him, in front of you, and you get to look into his eyes? Do you think you'll be able to tell a lot by looking into his eyes, his body language, where exactly he's at right now in this process?
I just saw him right now in the elevator. He looked like he was afraid. Him and his brother and his coach, they all look like cowards. His coach was trying to talk a little bit of trash, so I'm hoping that his coach showed up to the press conference because I know Leon's not gonna be able to talk.
You guys were in the same elevator, or was he coming out of it?
Yeah, tell us what happened. What happened there?
We were in the same elevator. They thought they were in a group of like 6 or 7 guys, so they thought they would be tougher or whatever. But me and my boy Max could always hold anything down.
Man, that's funny. Was he already on and you were getting on, or was it the other way around?
No, I was already on. He wouldn't be confident enough to stay in the elevator if my group was walking in. He would walk out. For me, we stayed on. They thought they were going to be cooler or try to be tougher, but I smelled
What
fear.
did they say? What did they say? What were the words that were spoken from their end and your end?
Leon didn't say a word. His coach was talking, but he just has a weird, stupid accent, and he sounds like he kind of has like autism or he's slow. So I don't know what he was saying, but he didn't sound smart at all.
What did you wind up saying to him, or did you stay quiet?
We were going back and forth with his coach, not even with him. Uh, but then his
That's
brother was
crazy.
giving me like a weird look, and his eyes, they just look like a weird group of guys. Like if you saw them walking down the street, you'd be like, bro, those guys they got issues.
Hmm. Hey, Bilal. So with everything surrounding this fight and finally getting to this moment, is it all about getting the win, or is there a part of you and maybe even a part of Leon that feels like, on top of everything, because of everything that got us to here, we want to put on this tremendous fight as well?
No, I mean for me now, this is the Super Bowl, right? This is Game 7 of the finals. This is where you go all in. You let everything out, all the tools that you have in your arsenal, all the bullets you have in your chamber. I'm going out. There's nothing else left for me to hold back for. There's nothing else for me to wait for. This is the moment I've been waiting my whole life for. And Saturday night, you guys will see probably the best performance that I've ever had.
Do you feel welcomed in England? Like, are there some bully fans there, or are you like the enemy 101 or whatever?
Honestly, it feels like I'm home, man. The team we have here, the people we have here are taking care of us, man. You see me riding in a Rolls Royce right now. Uh, we're getting taken care of like we're kings, man. It's been amazing. The hospitality's been amazing, and honestly, like it feels like I'm back in Chicago, except I would be riding a Jeep.
I was just wondering because if they're gonna treat you like shit, you might as well go all in and walk out with a Spain jersey. I don't know if you watch soccer or not, but they took out England a few weeks ago. I'm sure that's like rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh dang!
Hey, look, on a serious note, when they told us, Belal Muhammad at this time, and I went back just to see what was going on. I checked embedded, man. I love your house. I love the setup. And then I went on Instagram. I saw you doing the work with the boys from Chicago. You got your nutritionist guy. He seems like a nice dude. But man, what I couldn't help was zeroing in on that 2-year-old that you helped from Gaza. Fuck, dude, that's tremendous. I commend you, man to man, for changing that kid's life. And and I know that was an emotional moment for you. You can speak on it if you want or not, but folks, check out his Instagram. The story's there. But on Spinning Back, like our weekly live show, I was talking about how one of the big moments this weekend, obviously, would be Bilal. A lot of people don't know, with the Palestine connection in your family, this is a big moment and a big stage where maybe you can actually offer some words because a lot of people look up to you, and there's a lot that's going on with that conflict, a lot of unfortunate loss of life and things like that. But um, I know this from covering you for 10 years. We know about you guys or whatever, and I know this has obviously been very, very difficult for the last year, everything that's going on.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the biggest thing obviously is it's amazing that the UFC gives me this platform to be able to speak on it and talk about it, and then for them to make that story of him was huge, because it's just opening eyes, it's educating people, and it's showing people that these are just normal kids, normal families, normal human beings that are getting killed day by day. Every single day is something worse, and even myself when I post stuff on Instagram, it gets hard because people are getting numb to the fact that another dying video, oh, another dying video. You get those messages. When are you going to stop posting about it? When are they going to stop killing them? When is the world going to open up their eyes and put an end to it, and give these people freedom, give these people a life that they should live? This kid is 2 years old. He should be not thinking about, am I going to be able to walk again, or am I going to be able to walk normally? He should be thinking about, what cartoon am I going to watch? I don't want to go to kindergarten. I don't want to eat vegetables. That's what these kids over there should be thinking about. But every day he's thinking about, is my mom going to be alive tomorrow? Am I going to be alive tomorrow? Am I going to lose something tomorrow? It's hard, but I think now, and I hope and I pray that me just speaking about it, putting my voice out there on it, and just shining lights on it will open up other people's eyes and the world's eyes to.
It already has, and it's tremendous. Again, leaving the sporting aspect aside, the humanitarian in you, man, that's tremendous. And again, I applaud you. I commend you. And we'll leave you with that. I wish you a safe weight cut. And this is a thick card, folks. We got Nathaniel Wood and Daniel Pineda. They couldn't even make it on the main card. We got 2 title fights on the main card. This Saturday, UFC 304, live from Manchester, England. Our guest, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad, the bully. He is competing against Leon Edwards for that undisputed welterweight title, a fight that we've been waiting for a long time, but it's finally here. Thanks, Belal, for the time. Good luck out there on Saturday.
Thank you guys, man. Appreciate you.